Hey, what's going on, BCS Army? Justin for Blue Collar Survival, and it's time for another review. So today I will be doing the Civivi Backlash. You can find this on Valtech's website. I will actually put a link down below to their website and for this knife on their website. Definitely sign up for it. It's $10 just to sign up for their website. So it's free to sign up. You get $10 automatically to use on their store, and you earn 1 point for every dollar you spend. So, you buy this knife right here, it's 42 points right there. All right. So it comes in a nice little case. I do like the case. My wife has taken it for other purposes. It comes with a nice little microfiber cleaning cloth. All right, and gone with that. And then we have the knife. And this knife it is awesome. It really is. Probably, I would say, the budget knife of the year that came out last year. Right up there. Just so many things I like about it, and very few that I don't like about it. Some people I know complain about the blue liners, but I don't mind them. Either you love them or hate them. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to go back with the point system again. Actually, before I do the points, let's go ahead and throw the specs up on the screen while I get some knives ready for size comparison. I'm getting ahead of myself with everything. Alright, so first we've got the Benchmade Reptilian, which is just slightly smaller. The Ontario Rat 2, which is considerably smaller. PM2, and a Bic lighter. So it's not a huge knife. I mean, it's a decent sized knife, just over 8 inches overall. The weight on it's really decent. I like the weight, only 4 ounces. So alright, let's get on with this. First category is edge retention. I gave a 2. It is the 9CR. It is a little better. I will throw a chart up here to kind of show you where it falls at. It's not on the chart, but it should fall around this area. So I gave it a 2 on that for the 9CR, which is actually held up pretty decently. I did some cardboard cutting and some other things with it, and it held up pretty decent. So that got a 2. Ease of sharpening, I gave it a 4. Very easy to sharpen. Those Chinese steels like that, they just sharpen with any system. It doesn't matter what it is. And this is actually a category we had some debate. I had talked with a few people with, and they were saying, hey, ease of sharpening could be different for everybody for different systems and stuff like that. I'm going to include steels, profiles, recurve, stuff like that. This has nothing. It's got, the finger choil, so you don't have to worry about anything there. And then it's just a regular, belly on the blade and everything. So I'm going to give that a 4. Just it's straightforward when you sharpen that. Fit and finish, I gave a 4 also. This is a very well done knife. Everything about it, they nailed it. Like I said, I like the liners. Some people aren't into it. Why can't it focus? Turn it now. It's that reflection off the blue. It doesn't like it. They are skeletonized in there. All the hardware is nice and deep weld. Pocket clip is left and right tip up only. Civivi's logo on there. So fit and finish, I gave a 4. Internals, I also gave a 4. It's running on stainless steel bearings. Very nice. Got good action. The pivot, easy to loosen. It didn't have any issues with that, so it doesn't free spin. So I gave the internals, I gave a 4 as well. In hand, I gave a 3.5 actually. The jimping is good on it and everything, but the finger choil is slightly undersized. I don't really have that large of hands, and it's already kind of on the edge of my finger when I'm in that choil. So if you have large to extra large hands, and from what I know, the people in the EDC world do, because I know a lot of big guys that are in the EDC world, so this is going to definitely bite into your fingers if you have a larger finger. So I gave it a 3.5 on that. Function and workability, I also gave it 3.5 for the sheer fact of that as well, because I wasn't really comfortable using, I mean, I could if I got back on it, but when I would really start going on the cardboard, I would always end up back up there. So I would move back. Well, then when I was cutting the cardboard, a lot of times, when I would get to the end of my cuts, the cardboard would get caught in here and it would do tearing instead of actually cutting. So I gave it 3.5 for that. Overall design 3.8. The only thing I really knocked it on was the undersized finger choil, which I'm just going to take my Dremel tool and adjust myself. So that's the only thing I really docked on that. Price, I gave a 3.5. I didn't give it a 4, I would say, probably because it's 9CR for 42 bucks. I know that's still in budget range and everything like that, and with the fit and finish. I could have given it a little higher. I don't know if I'm just over the CR steels or whatnot, or as Brian from Slicey Dicey would say, CR want want. Alright, so I gave a 3.5 on that, and in hand I gave, in pocket, I have lost my pocket. In pocket, I gave a 4. And time to pull out my Daisy Dukes. Got my Daisy Dukes out, ready to go, and as you can see, it just disappears completely in pocket. So that gives this knife a total score of 32.3, which gives it a 3.58 average out of 4. So scored extremely high. I really do like this knife. I love the blade, satin finish with a hollow grind on it. Like I said, the jimping, something I can actually get into. I do like the jimping on this. The only thing is I wish the finger choil was a little bit bigger. It would have scored a little higher if it wasn't for that. I mean, other than that, this knife is darn near perfect. I really like what Civivi's got going on. I'm hoping to see even more designs from them in the future, and I know they've been popping more out, so... And I can't believe it, I didn't even mention there's a lanyard hole in it. Chuck might give me crap that I didn't mention that first. Yeah. Alright guys, so definitely a 2 thumbs up for me. Check out Valtech with that. Earn those points, get free stuff. Alright everybody, it's Justin for Blue Collar Survival. You guys stay safe.